OpenAI. It is one of the most talked about companies in recent times. The company showed us how impactful artificial intelligence can be in our lives. Even if you have not heard of the company much, you definitely have heard and used ChatGPT. Initially, it was everywhere, so much so that people started to use ChatGPT synonymously with artificial intelligence. Yup, OpenAI is the company behind ChatGPT. OpenAI has made corporations, and people realize how efficient our lives could be with the help of AI. It would not be an exaggeration to say that OpenAI has changed our lives for the better. Iceland is using GPT-4 to preserve the Icelandic language. Albania is using the tools provided by the company to accelerate its EU accession by 5.5 years. Farmers in Kenya and India are boosting their incomes by dropping the cost of agricultural extension services by 100x. I guess you get the memo now. In recent months, it has again been making headlines, and might I say, not for very good reasons. So what is going on with OpenAI? Are we at risk of AI taking over? Is Elon Musk right? What is interesting is that OpenAI hasn't even been around much. As of February 2024, the company is valued at $80 billion. In this video, we will talk about the company that made AI mainstream and how it achieved this feat in just 8 years. First, let's talk about what OpenAI is, and we can get into its history. OpenAI is an AI research lab that aims to develop AI that benefits all of humanity. Basically, it builds safe AI products that increase our efficiency. So, how did the company start? As surprising as it is, the company started out of fear. Yes, fear. You heard that right. Elon Musk played a huge role in starting the company. Elon Musk has been a vocal advocate of the risks of AI for a long time. And this is also one of the reasons why the relationship between OpenAI and Elon has become sour. But more on that later. Elon Musk and Sam Altman, the current CEO of OpenAI, met while Sam went on the tour of SpaceX. It turned out that, like Elon, Sam too had concerns regarding AI. The pair bonded over their mutual interest and concern regarding AI. They both felt like machines that were smarter than humans were inevitable, but their concern was the danger it would pose to humanity if the technology were to be in the hands of profit-chasing corporations. They had to come up with a better solution. The solution was to open a non-profit organization. So Elon and Sam started to court talent for their AI company, whose main focus would be the betterment of humanity rather than profit. OpenAI was launched in December 2015. While the company was working on projects, the founders soon realized that it was not as easy as it seemed, as AI needed vast computing power, which meant a lot of money, which they didn't have. In June 2018, the company released a paper titled Improving Language Understanding by Generative Pre-Training. This paper introduced the foundational architecture for the generative pre-trained transformer model, which later evolved into the ChatGPT we know today. The founders, along with other investors, pledged $1 billion, but by 2019, the company had only collected $130 million. By this time, Elon Musk had walked away from the company, citing a conflict of interest. But the recent drama brought into light various other reasons for his departure. For instance, it is clear that Elon wanted to be the CEO of the company, and when other founders were not on board with this idea, conflict started to arise. With Elon gone and the donations not being sufficient to scale up the company to get the company to its full potential, it was decided that the company's structure should be changed. The company went from non-profit to capped profit model. In 2019, Microsoft agreed to invest the much-needed $1 billion in the company. In return, OpenAI agreed to exclusively use Microsoft's cloud computing services to build and deploy AI. Since 2019, Microsoft has invested an additional $12 billion in the company. This also gave Microsoft a 49% stake in the company. It is the only company in the world besides OpenAI that has the license to use the technology behind GPT-4, which is also the company's most powerful technology to this day. Elon Musk was one of the first people to criticize the company for this move because this went against the very reason why the company was started in the first place. The goal was not to let a big corporation monopolize AI, but with Microsoft being the major investor in the company, that is exactly what happened. Truth be told, the nonprofit structure was not feasible for the company, and Sam and the board had to do what was best for the company. GPT-3 was announced in 2020, which was a language model trained on large internet datasets. But nobody was prepared for what was coming. Before ChatGPT came around, I don't think the general people gave much thought to AI and thought of it as a thing of the future. But unknown to them, the AI revolution was on its way, and OpenAI powered it. In December 2022, OpenAI launched a free preview of ChatGPT, a chatbot based on GPT 3.5. It spread like wildfire. It reached 1 million users in just 5 days after its launch. It was not like the competitors could not do better. But what OpenAI got was the first mover advantage. It's gotten to a point where people use ChatGPT synonymously for AI-powered chatbots. In March 2023, OpenAI launched GPT-4, a more advanced paid version of GPT 3.5. GPT was a major hit. To give you some context, the company brought in $28 million in revenue in 2022. In 2023, it was making more than $100 million a month. ChatGPT currently has 180.5 monthly users and 100 million weekly active users. More than 92% of Fortune 500 companies are using ChatGPT. It has now become a part of people's and corporations' lives, but there was soon going to be trouble in this AI paradise. On November 16, 2023, Sam was fired as the CEO by the board. This came as a shock to everyone, especially Sam. According to the board, Altman was not consistently candid in his communications with the board, hindering its ability to exercise its responsibilities, the announcement said. The board no longer has confidence in his ability to continue leading OpenAI. This created shock waves in Silicon Valley. It also raised some serious concerns regarding AI. With such rapid expansions and deployment of AI, people were now getting worried about the dystopian world where AI was in control of humans rather than the other way around. Within hours of Sam being fired, Microsoft stepped in to save the day and announced that they would be hiring Sam and Gerg to lead a new advanced AI research team. Other employees at OpenAI were welcome to join if they wanted to. The employees revolted. By November 20th, 2023, nearly all of the 770 employees threatened to quit if Altman was not reinstated. One thing was certain, there would be no OpenAI without Sam. The board had no other option but to rehire Sam as the CEO because at this point, the very existence of the company was in jeopardy. Microsoft also came out as a winner because of this chaos. Microsoft got a non-voting observer position on OpenAI's board. This means that Microsoft's representative can attend OpenAI's board meetings and also access confidential information, but does not have the right to vote on matters like electing or choosing directors. Now, just as the company was recovering from the whole firing and rehiring debacle, it made headlines again when, on March 1st, 2024, Elon Musk decided to sue the company and its chief executives. Elon is accusing them of breaching the contract by putting profits and commercial interests first over the benefit of the public. Elon was the one who named the company OpenAI. The goal was to make the technology open source, but with the company being for profit, the company restricted access to its technology. After the lawsuit was filed and it was again under public scrutiny, the company decided to publish a blog post explaining its side of the story. Honestly, it does not look very good for Musk as he seems to be agreeing to make the company for profit in emails exchanged between them in 2017. Regarding the blog post, Elon replied on X saying, "Change your name to Closed AI and I will drop the lawsuit." I do not know if Elon is just trolling at this point. To some extent, Elon's concerns regarding AI are valid. So, what is the company doing to ensure that AI is safe? The company has several safety and policy teams working to mitigate risks from AI. The company has a document called Preparedness Frameworks, which goes into detail about the safety measures applied by the company. The detailed document is proof that the company is taking this seriously, so I guess as valid as the concerns are, there is nothing to be worried about, and AI will not take over the world anytime soon. As for the future of the company, it looks like the company is just getting started. The company announced its latest product, Sora, on February 15th. The company has not yet made the product available to the general public. It is limiting access to a select group of artists and red team hackers who are testing for its beneficial uses and harmful applications. The sample videos shared by the company have impressed people with their great quality. Just the samples have exceeded the people's expectations, but we will have to wait for its official release to make any firm judgment. As I said before, OpenAI is just getting started, and a lot of groundbreaking innovation is to be expected from it. What do you think of OpenAI? Do you agree with Elon Musk about the risk it poses? Tell us about it in the comments below, and thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe.